Right before he was about to die, he glanced at a photo of his wife. But then, it hit him. If his wife saw him hanging from the ceiling, she might get scared. So he quickly picked up the photo and placed it on the windowsill, facing the sunlight. At 59, Ove had finally made up his mind to end his life. He looked up at the noose above him, thinking he would finally get to see Sonia again. Just as the blood was rushing to his head, his new neighbors broke the community rules by driving their car into the neighborhood. Furious, Ove stormed out and yelled at the clumsy newcomers, cursing under his breath, wondering who in their right mind would want neighbors like them. He went back inside, climbed onto the chair again, everything ready for his final moment. But then, the neighbor's kids started climbing up his window. Afraid of scaring them, Ove paused and decided not to kill himself that day. The next day, Ove went to the cemetery as usual, apologizing to Sonia for not visiting her yesterday, and complaining about the foolish new neighbors who had moved in. Without Sonia, everything in Ove's world felt like a mess. Every day, he brought her a fresh bouquet, patiently telling her over and over how much he missed her. Back home, Ove put on his suit, slipped the noose around his neck, but the doorbell kept ringing again and again. Furious, he swung the door open, ready to yell, only to find the new neighbor's child standing there. He held back his anger, and to show gratitude, the clueless neighbor brought over a dish she had just cooked, asking if she could borrow his ladder. To everyone's surprise, Ove simply gave it to them. Then, an old woman asked him to fix her heater, and began telling the foolish neighbor about Sonia, a name Ove couldn't bear to hear out loud. He snapped, angry and shaking, and stormed back inside. But when he looked at Sonia's photo, he couldn't help but let out a small, foolish smile. To Ove, death was nothing more than a beautiful appointment with Sonia. He kicked the stool away, and this time, Ove finally succeeded.